Today I'm going to be reviewing the Trilancer sharpening block. It has a 400 grit top side and then a 1000 grit bottom side. It also comes with this nice rubber base that you can put on it to keep it from sliding around on your table when you're sharpening. It also has this nice little angle guide that has these ceramic tips in it so it doesn't get too damaged. And you basically put your knife in there. I'm going to demonstrate in a second. And it gives you the perfect angle when you're sharpening. So, let me get this kicked off. I went and got the cheapest, dullest knife in my drawer. It's a Chef Mate. It's not sharp. I've got a piece of paper here to demonstrate its level of dull. It's just not doing anything. So our goal, oh, there we got a little cut there, but it's just not sharp. It's just tearing the paper. So what I want to do is sharpen this knife to where it can actually cut. So this is a whetstone. I've already pre-wet it. As you can see, I've used it a little bit. But I like to use some of these things before I do a review on them, so I get a good idea of how they work and how to use them properly. But I'm going to pop this into the angle guide. It just fits in between just like that. Be careful not to stab yourself. Now that's going to give you the perfect angle to guide your knife to a sharp edge. So I'll just start on the 400 grit side. You want to apply some pressure, not too much, but you know, I mean, you are trying to sand off tiny bits of steel here, stainless steel in this case, but nonetheless, apply a little pressure. And I usually do about 10 strokes. I'm not keeping count because I'm rambling, but anyway. And then all you have to do is flip it over and go back the other way. Forgive me for the little wobble I've got. My table here is a bit uneven. Okay. Now I can feel that we've already got a better edge than we had. If you can see that, it looks nice and clean. Let me get the camera to focus. Yeah. It's a pretty clean edge there. There you go. Yeah, it's a nice, clean, even edge. So what I'm going to do now is flip this over and sand on the 1000 grit side. It's more of a polishing side here. I have no doubt that the knife would cut just fine after the 400 grit, but you know, why not? So come over here and we're going to do the same thing. Just 10 or so strokes on this side, and then we'll test the sharpness again and see. And you don't have to use this sharpening guide. I like to use it when the knife fits. Some knives don't fit into it, so it won't work for you. But I tried to pick one for this test that would fit in it, just to use it as an example, because it did come in the kit, and it's fairly handy. And that ensures that you get a nice even grind on both sides. Now, as you can see there, I've got a nice edge. And I'm going to cut some paper with it. Okay. Now, look at that. just using an old piece of notebook paper I found around the house. It'd be nice if I had a sheet of copier paper or something a little more stiff. But it is cutting, as you can see. And I'm not gonna, I mean, I could make this thing really sharp if I wanted to sit here and do this. This is just a review. All right, I'm gonna show you, you can also freehand this. Now we'll test some paper. That's it. The Trilancer whetstone sharpening system. You can get it on Amazon. It's fairly inexpensive. It's not something that you would want to use to grind the entire bevel on a knife, but that's not its purpose. It's meant for finishing and polishing work. So that's the system. Check it out on Amazon. If you like this review, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be reviewing a lot more products. I'll also continue to make knives. That process just takes a little longer, so it's hard to upload constant videos of that because I don't have the free time that I'd like. But if this helped you pick out a whetstone, go ahead and give the video a like. It would help me out a lot. So thanks for watching.